Isn't it great to be alive? Well, don't get used to it, because in today's episode we're going to be experiencing the sweet embrace of death quite a few times. In today's episode, we're taking a look at Penarium. Penarium is a modest yet rage-inducing platforming survival game published by Team 17 Digital and developed by Self-Made Miracle, a fitting development team because you're gonna need a self-made miracle if you want to survive this fresh hell. If you're wondering what the fuck a Penarium is, you're not alone. Apparently, it's a sadistic circus extravaganza, at least according to the mysterious masked man who whisked you away and dropped you into an elaborately designed slaughterhouse as he has many before you, so yeah, that's the definition we're sticking with. Our hero of the story is Willie, a pudgy son of a farmer who is only loved by his father. Unfortunately, his father and literally no one else experiences soul-crushing disappointment in the form of his inept son being kidnapped by aforementioned masked man to have his pitiful life exploited for barbaric entertainment and cold hard cash. To become the star performer of a perfectly respectable circus act practicing a completely legal business model. Luckily for Willie, he has quite an array of powers to aid in his survival, like walking left and right, or jumping not only once, but twice. Perhaps the most impressive is his uncanny ability to manipulate the very fabric of space and time so that when he jumps off of one side, he appears on the other. Then again, it seems that everything can do that. Honestly, I might have embellished the whole special powers thing. His only weaknesses, though, are his mortality, tendency to get caught by an assortment of nefarious tricks and traps, and an unrealistically low tolerance for the cold. Seriously, get your shit together, Willie. Overall, the premise is simple: stay alive. Most of the time, that just means dodging danger while completing some sort of arbitrary task like smashing barrels or panicking over potions. In the campaign, you do this for a certain amount of waves, while in arcade mode, you just do it until you fuck up. The only difference is that in arcade mode, you can collect coins to purchase different upgrades that help you survive longer. Death, in either case, of course, means starting over. The game has a smooth yet steep difficulty curve, which it achieves by gradually introducing traps, increasing how many there are at any given time, mixing them up, and ultimately speeding everything up. Not only does the game test your responsiveness, but it also taxes your mental resolve. Sometimes, for instance, pigeons come down to fly around with your barrels and your attention becomes divided. Or sometimes you get greedy and make a bad play. Then there's the timing on some of the mechanisms, like the spinning blades that get fired pretty quickly but slowly move around your map. It's truly a test of multitasking. A game of this nature, with such a high demand for technical dexterity and skill, would be expected to have tight, responsive controls, which Penarium delivers exceptionally. The jumps have just the right amount of weight to them, and you can change direction in an instant. There's nothing to blame for your failures other than your inferior skills, so get good, scrub. I'd put a price tag of around $10 on the experience that I had. It's one of those small games that you play every now and then between rounds of a competitive game while you're trying to kill time. And that's right in line with its normal price of $9.99. If it sounds like your cup of tea, definitely give it a look, especially if you catch it out for $5.99 or lower. Tight controls and a hilariously dark premise earn this title a 9 out of 10 in gameplay. However, it takes a hit in value because of its overall irrelevance in the scheme of a bundle. It only seems to fill a particular niche and desire, and thus comes across as a game included to fill a quota. So I give it a 6.5 out of 10. With an average of 7.75, it earns a C.